Ahem. What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP3 Jumped, and today I'm reviewing one more Castlevania episode for you guys. Today I'm reviewing the episode Vacation Days, and it's about Ranyan and her mother. So Ranyan wants to spend time with her mom on her one day off because she's actually a nurse, and because yeah, the fact that she's a nurse, she literally works every possible shift because doctors and nurses have to do that. They have to work literally as much as possible, and so when I was, it's funny when I was the very last time I was at the hospital a few years ago. I'm not going to get into details, obviously, but I asked one of the doctors. He said, "How do you get through this? How do you get through um how are you able to get through all these shifts, like working like more than 20 hours at a time or whatever?" And he said, "A lot of caffeine," and that's probably what Maria does as well. So yeah, and then Rosa is worried about her. She's like, she says that Maria is overworking herself and that she needs to rest, and so Ryan, and she's having difficulties trying to actually spend time with her mom because everyone else wants to ask her to do stuff as well. Like there's this new nurse who asks her some outlandish questions. I don't really remember that part, but there's also Bobby needs to help removing a splinter, and just checking my phone's battery life. And also, Frida wants her to be a model for her painting, and Carlota, and so fucking up my pronouns again. Carlota, she wants to set up like 3 blind dates for Maria, which is kind of weird. That whole scene was kind of, I don't know, but and also Carl, he actually accidentally gets a caboose train glued to his caboose. So that part, I thought that part was really funny. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, Ryan's father, Arturo, calling her to ask what kind of rash he has on his hand. And at one point, his hand looks like it's all bubbled up and like 3 times the size it normally should be. So yeah, I just want to say really quick. So I guess it's confirmed that Ryan's parents are split up, but I'm glad that Ryan's parents are still on good terms. So much so that Arturo is asking Maria questions if his hand is like mutating or whatnot, because that's what it looked like. His hand, it looked like his hand was mutating. But yeah, that unfortunately makes Ryan snap, and she just tells everyone that she wants to spend the day with her mother. And everyone promises to leave Maria alone so that she can spend her day off with Ryan. And so at one point they try to go and spend time together in the city. And at one point they arrive at the subway, and Maria accidentally falls asleep on the subway bench, and then they get separated, and they're trying to look for each other all throughout the city. There's this really cool sequence where there's like an overhead map of the city, and you have little head icons for Maria and Ryan, and there are these enlarged icons for these various locations that they try to find each other at. And so there's this one part that's really funny, and it really kind of caught me off guard. Maria thinks she finds Ryan, but turns out it's actually Ryan lookalike who looks like he's in his like mid-30s or whatever. And the same thing happens to Ryan. She thinks she finds her mom, and it turns out that it's a Maria lookalike. It also looks like he's in his mid-30s or whatnot. And afterward, the Ryan lookalike, he says, "Yeah, the same thing happened to me too earlier." I just thought that whole scene was really bizarre, that whole part. And after all that, they a long story short, they finally reunite, and Maria apologizes that since she's so foggy and sleep deprived from her job that she wasn't able to, stay alert, and that's why she fell asleep. And Ronnie Ann apologizes too, realizing that her mom actually needed to rest and recuperate after working so much, which is what Rosa said earlier. And that's actually good foreshadowing in the episode right there. So Ronnie Ann actually decides to do a really nice favor for her mom, and everyone else still asking for her help, but everyone's like, no, 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 no. Just she cuts everyone off again, and what Ronnie Ann does, she lets her mom sleep and rest so she can prepare for her next shift, which is a night shift, I think. I don't remember, but so hey, that was a really nice thing that Ronnie Ann did for her mom, that allowing her to recuperate and sleep for so she can rest. And yeah, that was really nice and sweet of her. And so after that, Ronnie Ann and her mom, they look forward to Maria's next day off, because she only gets like 1 day off per month. So yeah, and I think after that, Ronnie Ann asks if she can go visit her and her work, and they actually, Maria agrees, and Ronnie Ann, I think she says like she says something like can I play use the wrench, and Maria's like, no. I don't remember the exact dialogue, but that part was still funny. So what did I think of this episode? I thought it was pretty good. It it showed great character development for Ronnie Ann, and I liked that Ronnie Ann and her mom were able to open up to each other, and that once again, that was a really nice gesture on Ronnie Ann's part. That she let her mom sleep throughout the day, and yeah. If you see how many bags that woman has in her eyes, she has like 4 bags around her eyes. But yeah, I don't really have any other random fun facts, but I really like this episode overall. Yeah, I'm looking at the voice actor list. Nothing really new to point out. So yeah, one thing I do want to say, I didn't realize how long Maria's hair was, and you see her in her PJs and with her like with her bed head, and I gotta say, she looks a lot better with her hair down. I don't know why she doesn't leave it down more often, because yeah, a lot of Ronnie Ann's family members just have their hair like wrapped up in a ponytail. I don't know why all of them don't just have their hair down. It just looks, their hair just looks better down. I'm sorry, it just does. Especially Maria. I didn't realize how curly her hair was. I mean, good lord. But yeah, that's it with this review. If you liked this episode, then don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and ring the bell to be notified of future videos I make. And also, stay tuned for my next Lighthouse and Casa Grande's reviews. That'll be coming up in the next few days, because new episodes are coming out tomorrow, so look forward to that. And I would like to do co-reviews for these episodes, like Sunny Eclipse. If you're watching this, I want to review episodes with you. It'd be nice to do. I don't get to do co-reviews very often. Like, I've only done that like one time. So you seem like the perfect person to review Lighthouse and Casa Grande episodes with. So yeah, if you're watching, I would definitely like to review future Lighthouse and Casa Grande episodes with you. I think that'd be really fun, and yeah, it'd definitely make for a lot more interesting conversation. I think doing co-reviews are even more fun, even though I've only done one, because yeah, I want to do more. So anyway, once again, I'm Alex Swimmer, aka AP3Jump. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That is it for me, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.